Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining this evening. I know it's been maybe probably monotonous hearing the same person over and over and over every Thursday, but I don't take it for granted that you've taken time to join this session. I'm very, very grateful. And I'm hoping that we have learned together, we learn together, and we are going to move forward in a better pace. So in case there is a new person who's joined and probably we have not met, my name is Catherine Chacha. I'm a manager in the business, Forever Living Products, a very proud FBO. My background is in military aviation and project management. Um, I loved my job so much, but I did not like the work conditions that pushed me to have a lot of issues, especially in terms of my health. And being away from my family is not something that I was very comfortable with. And so when I saw Forever, I saw peace of mind. I saw working from home. I saw flexible working hours. I saw an income that can help me achieve my investment and financial goals faster than being in a job and working for a boss. And I'm so happy to be part of this journey that now being in Forever, I can see a future, I can see myself at ticking these goals one by one. And the joy is that you're not just succeeding by yourself, you're succeeding with many others. So let me get right to it. During this series, the aim was basically to take us through and to remind us uh, now that we have signed up as Forever business owners, basically what exactly do we need to work on as we build our business? You know, like when someone has a job, they get to the office, they already know what is expected of them. They have a JD. They know that I'm going to get to the office. This is what I'm supposed to do on a day-to-day basis. I'm going to do meetings. I'm going to meet customers. I'm going to, whatever the JD is. So this is basically an orientation to take us through and to remind us, because every day we get new people joining our business. And this is part of training that probably as we take up as leaders, we are going to continue improving, perfecting, because it goes through the whole month, 5 parts. That is more like a team season weekly session, which I'm really, really happy about that now we also have the team season offline sessions with our great leader, Marianne. So the key topics that we have covered from part one let me just go through it for the purpose of probably someone who has joined this session for the first time. This is part 5. We have part 1, 2, 3, 4 already done. So we've covered the topics of getting ready for success, understanding team marketing, developing the right mindset, clarifying your visions, dreams, and goals. These are some of the things, of course, once you have signed up as a Forever business owner, you have planning sessions. Yeah, you plug in with the person who invited you, because through the coaching session, this is exactly what is expected of you to go through. You learn how to tell your story. You learn, you get to be introduced to the first steps to manager, prospecting for diamonds, contacting, what do you say, how do you handle objections, how do you send information, how do you follow up, now that we're having conversations, how do you build your pipeline, what is the pipeline, yeah, the people that you're communicating with on a day-to-day basis, doing a great one-on-one, yeah, when you give your pitch to the to your prospect, yeah. About the products, why Forever products? Why should someone buy our products and not any other? Methods of retailing 20 to 30 customers, and customer care. This is what we covered last time. Today we look at volume mapping and becoming a leader, actions, expectations, and results, FLP incentives, and your 2 to 5 year vision. So this is an all-round session just to beef up what we learn during the coaching sessions as Forever business owners, as we build structure, yeah, as you have a system, a way of doing things. I call it, from my background, I normally call it like an SOP, a standing operating procedure. This is what we normally do, yeah, when we are going about our business on a day-to-day basis. So last time we covered products. Why Forever Products? What is unique about our products? Yeah, the quality, the outstanding quality, the amazing range of products, wide range of products that we have. We have many different niches, be it weight management, skincare, gut wellness, so many products that supplements, depending on what you will be able to identify as your niche. Yeah, pick your 5, 10. I normally say identify 10 of your favorite products that you love using and start talking about them. Methods of retailing 20 to 30 customers. We'll see why we were talking about this first, so that we can talk about the same during volume mapping. Yeah, why you need these customers and why you need them as soon as possible, because we are in business and we need to make sure that you're making enough profits and bonuses as soon as possible. And of course, customer care. Every business must take care of their customers, because you want them to come in and support you and help your business grow. And you want to have more and more customers. So today we are going to be talking about volume mapping. Yeah, we're going to talk about becoming a leader, what is expected of you, because the moment you decide to follow your dreams, already you are a leader. Okay. Yeah, we talk about actions, expectations, and results. What do you expect as a leader? What is expected of you? What is expected of your team? Yeah. And then the incentives, and of course, your 2 to 5 year plan. Every business, just a quick recap, right from part 1 to where we are right now, as I link up everything that we have learned. All business is conversation. Yeah, everything starts with a conversation. Hi, how are you? You know, everything starts with a conversation. So maybe I would pose a question and ask every one of us in the meeting, how many conversations did you have today? How many conversations today resulted to a one-on-one? How many conversations resulted to you closing sales and making profits? Because if there are not many conversations happening in your business, definitely at the rear end, the amount of money you make will also be less. So we want to have many conversations, and using the power of leverage, you want to communicate and have a big team. We're talking about team marketing. We expect that we can find creative ways that we can have more and more conversations happening within our organizations. As a forever business owner, you begin by creating your own organization. Yeah. And I'm sure even as you listen to most of the leaders before they start their training, they will tell you they are the CEO of this particular organization. You know, you build a business not by yourself, but of course with a team, and you have all the coaching that we receive from our leadership. So as we move on, remember, marketing is about identifying who your customer is, identifying what your offer or proposition is to this customer, where you will find them, when you should communicate with them, why they should consider your product or service over the competitor. Basically, this is what we do. And we've talked about the different ways of sharing or retailing our products, how you should engage the customers, and what kind of information you should seek out from the customer in order to help them to help you increase the value of your product or service to them. Yeah, we have touched each and every segment across the different sessions that we have had, so that we can be able to understand how best we do our job. Yeah, how best we do what we do. Yeah, and beginning with your why at the center. Yeah, you probably been prospected, you came across and you saw a business opportunity meeting, and you decided to join. So the cycle continues. You start by purchasing the business pack, you go to creating your business plan, and then you move to using and sharing the products, also following up so that you get the customers, present the business to the people who are interested in growing and developing the business and joining you as business partners. Then you sponsor a new team member, and the cycle goes on. This cycle, as fast as you're able to move with the momentum, and the bigger the volume, the bigger the number of people you're taking through the cycle, the bigger your organization, the more income that you're making. Now that we have touched each and every bit of that cycle, let's understand that right from the start, you got the first step to manager. As I mentioned before, the first steps to manager is a strategy, a system that has been given to us by Forever to help us market these wonderful products and market this wonderful business opportunity. And on the first pages, you did put your first goals. You put your personal goals, page 4, page 5, you put your personal goals, your family goals, and we have learned how to tie them to your financial goals. Now it's about breaking down this big goal that you have said. Maybe you put one of your personal goals or business goals, you want to travel to Rwanda, and your goal is to make sure that you get enough money to travel in style, and to travel with probably a spouse or someone or a best friend, or of course being part of the team. I'm just putting one of the goals that some of us have. Yeah. And now you want to break it to a 90-day plan, a 90-day goal. So what are you going to do on a monthly basis during these 90 days? Maybe you've decided to do a game plan. Yeah, like a 90-day game plan. Yeah. So every month you break it down again. Now, for me to achieve this goal, and I know I need to be in Rwanda in January, this is what I need to do. Okay. This month I need to achieve this particular CCs. This month I need to achieve this. I need to make this money. I need to make this money. What does it translate? And now when we look at the monthly goal, that's where the volume map comes in. How are these CCs? How are you going to achieve this business volume? Yeah. Then you break it down to the weekly to-do list. Yeah. Because there has to be a linkage between what you do on a day-to-day basis and link it up all through to the final goal that you have up there. Yeah. Your weekly to-do list, your 7-day plan. Yeah. This one definitely, I'm sure all of us have. So this is how the volume map comes in. You look at the activities that we have already talked about. Yeah. What activities are you doing this month? This you sit down with your upline manager or your sponsor, the person who's introduced you to the business, and they do the coaching. They show you that according to the goals that you have set, these are the activities that you should commit to doing in terms of retailing, in terms of sponsoring. Okay, I'm going to go into details on this ahead, but I just want you to see the flow first of all. Okay, and it translates from the volume map that you have done for the whole month. Yeah, it goes to the 7-day plan. Okay, the 7-day plan. Every activity that you're doing, we said you're going to contact 3 to 5 people if you're doing the business on a part-time basis. But if you're doing the business on a full-time basis, 5 to 10 people or even more. Yeah, this is just a guideline. The more you can talk to people, like we mentioned, the more the business conversations, the more the income you expect. So the 7-day plan, of course, gears to exactly who you're going to talk to in terms of the name. So you go to your name, you go to your name list, your who do you know list, which we talked about, and you pick a name. Yeah, so I'm talking about the process. Take a name from your 100 name list. I'm sure you have more than 100, because when you look at your phone book, you have more than 100 people. When you go to social media, almost everyone has a smartphone. You have even more people. Yeah. So what you do, you pick a name, you create your customer profile, put all the details, and before you create the customer profile, you include it in the 7-day plan. It's good to know that at least this week, these are the people I'm going to talk to. I'm going to talk to Helen. I'm going to do a product demo for her. As we had a conversation, she mentioned that she has an issue with her skin, and this is what we're going to be discussing. So you have the activities that you're going to put on the right there. And of course, you highlight the training and events that are happening during the week. Okay, so that you can be able to go through. You track. We've talked about tracking. Yeah, there's the activities that you're doing as you even measure the results that you're getting. Yeah, the conversations that you're making. If you're not tracking the conversations, then you're not able to get them through the business funnel. Yeah, up to the time when you're closing the sale, when you're you're getting a customer or when you're getting a new member joining your business. So it's good to have this tracking system, which we have already talked about. Just to highlight the 7-day plan, as I had mentioned, the activities that you put in there. We have talked about the methods of retailing, methods of prospecting. These are the activities that you put in there, and you put in even names, dates. Yeah, like you can see, I'm going to call Sue or Catherine. I'm going to book launches on 28th, 25th, and 28th. I'm going to invite someone. I'm going to do cold marketing activities. I'm going to do contact marketing on a particular day. You book all this. There's a networking event happening somewhere. You put all these details down so that when you start the week on Monday, and then you can review every Sunday, you can be able to see what did you manage to complete, what was pending, what can you include in the next week. As you continue measuring your goals, you look down at the trainings as well. Very, very important, so that you can plug in on each and every training, and you can be able to get value, understand the business more, understand the products more, understand the skills that you need to be able to be a good presenter, to be able to be a good prospector, yeah, to be able to close more sales, yeah. Remember, leaders are readers, yeah, and learners and earners are earners. So we continue learning as much as we can. So volume mapping basically is a tool that helps you plan and figure out where the CCs will come from. When we started the goal setting, we said that probably if you've decided to adopt a 5-month plan to manager, the first month you've done 5 cc, second month you do 10 cc. So this just a sheet to show you graphically, yeah, how your CCs are coming in, yeah. Is it through the prospecting, the activities that you have put? You've said you've chosen the particular methods of retailing, so you can even include them in your list here. There's a list here, just a sample. This is a sample you can use to track down and see, month 1, my goal is to do 5 cc. Month 2, my goal is to do 10 cc. Or maybe you've decided month 1, you want to do 10 cc, and the next month you want to do 25 cc as you close your supervisor level, yeah, and get a promotion. So you're looking at you as an individual. How many CCs are we going to do as a person for your personal use? In terms of the methods of retailing, how are you going to get these CCs? And you track them down. Today you did 0.3. Tomorrow you've done 1.4, like that. You keep tracking and deducting down here. You put your name, date, like that. And if you have a goal, if your goal is to do like supervisor, you can be able to see, you'll be now deducting. If every day your goal is to do a 0.5 cc or 1 cc on a daily basis, you keep deducting. You say, okay, today I did 1 cc, you deduct from 25, like that, until you see yourself hit those goals. It was really exciting to see my team do the same thing as we move through the promotion. So it's very, very important to set your goals. Like you can see here, we put goals that make you proud and goals that you've set yourself on a course to stretch. For example, you've said you want to do 0.5 cc for your own personal use. These amazing products are so unique, and it's important to experience them so that you talk from a point of understanding that our tooth gel is not white or green in color, it's green in color. And why is it green? Why does it taste the way it tastes? So that when a customer asks you or a prospect asks you what is unique about this product, you can be able to talk with so much confidence and enthusiasm. So you can push and say that this month I want, for personal use, I want to make sure I do 0.5. I want to do 3 launches, 3 business launches, and in each launch I'm targeting to sell at least a 0.5 so that I close in with 1.5 cc. I want to focus my activities and make sure I sell at least 1 C9 or 3 C9s, depending on your goals. If you want to go the highway, or you want to set the goals that you're proud of, yeah? You want to, the packs, these are just personal experience packs that you want to share with as many people as you can, so that they can sample our products and then they can be able to give you feedback and as they purchase them. Because one thing I've realized is when most people feel and touch our products, especially when you do this during a business or product launch, when a client applies their products on their skin, they normally tend to build a, to get some more belief, and they feel the product, they feel the amazing scent that it has, and being natural products, they will just want to have them. In fact, they end up buying, yeah, more and more. So always have a product with you every time you are up and about. Always have a product with you ready to do a demo. Yeah. So whether if you want to do the new distributor pack, which is now the Start Your Journey pack, you want to do the shows and invite people to your home. You set targets and you say, I'm going to do 7 of them on this particular date. So that's why you volume up with your sponsor, the person who's introduced you to the business, so that they can avail themselves. You look at their diary, they look at your diary, you compare so that you can be able to do the activities together. Remember, this is team marketing. You're not in business by yourself. You're in business, and you have a whole team of coaches who are supporting you, starting with your sponsor and your upline manager, who are very, very keen to see you grow and succeed in your goals. This is in terms of retailing. So when it comes to prospecting, also you put the activities that you're going to do real time. You say, this week, this month, I'm going to do contact marketing. There's this networking event happening in KICC. I'm going to meet people there. There's this maybe an expo happening somewhere, or you want to go meet people, prepare the business card, all these things we have talked about. And now you include them in your 7-day plan and review. It does not make sense if you make a plan and you don't review what you are able to achieve. So you at the end of the week, you should be able to say, yes, this is what I planned, this is what I have implemented, this is what is completed, this is what is pending, because we need to achieve these goals that we are working towards. And which goals are we talking about? Yeah, as we look at the first steps to manager, the pages that I was yet to cover are now moving from joining the business as a preferred customer all through to manager and beyond. What are the benefits? What opportunity are we talking about? We're talking about, as a forever business owner, you sign up with a Start Your Journey pack and you immediately enjoy 30% discount on personal purchases. Yeah. And when you happen to do your 4cc, you get an additional 5%. Yeah. You get to enjoy 35% you get to enjoy 30% profit on retail sales, 5% if you are 4cc active. You get to enjoy 25% profit on preferred customer sales, yeah, and 5% added if you are 4cc active. That's why I was insisting on the importance of doing 4cc as a pin, yeah, a pin for your account to unlock all this business income that you get. Yeah. So as an assistant supervisor, definitely your role is to quickly make sure that you learn as much as you can about the marketing plan. Yeah. Learn how to do a one-on-one. Yeah. You don't have to wait only until when the person who introduces you to the business. In fact, once they've done the one-to-one like 2-3 times, now you already have the tools. You just make sure you have the tools with you and you build the confidence and you move forward. You learn how to do the product launches, develop your mindset as an entrepreneur, and you be committed to your goals, because definitely every single day, every single minute counts. As an assistant supervisor, you're enjoying all these profits and you already can now be able to sponsor. And as you sponsor, we always talk about identifying 5 key people who you can work together and build your business. And as you work towards your next promotion, which is supervisor, you can achieve this by doing over 2 months, yeah, 25cc over 2 months. We are talking about an additional income discounts, where now it's no longer 35, it's 38% discount on personal purchases, 38% profit on all retail sales. We're talking about 33% profit on all preferred customers, all the people that you're introducing, especially if you're doing online and you're showing them to join using the link, the link that you normally get from the website. Yeah. Having more and more preferred customers, of course, they add to your 4cc, you know that. it really helps and boosts your bonuses. Of course, as a supervisor, you expect to get more and more income. You see yourself making, if your goal was to make between 40,000-30,000, that is one of the goals that you should be looking at. As a supervisor, 5% bonus on non-4cc active assistant supervisors, yeah? And you're looking at 3% team leading bonus. It's great to be a supervisor because now you're already now learning how to be a leader, yeah? Because you are at least you now have between 3 to 7 people. You're doing a business volume of over 25cc. That's massive action, massive activity that is happening within that team already, yeah? So definitely you're learning how to do planning meetings with your team. You're learning how to do weekly meetings with your team leaders. You're developing your leadership skills. You're being active. Yeah. You're showing up for your team. The recognition that you're getting, you're feeling really strong, and you're having, of course, definitely working through your mindset. Then, of course, as you continue impacting more and more people, you get 10 more people doing 4cc like you cross over to assistant manager. Assistant manager is someone who makes more than, assistant manager is someone who has more than 10 people doing 4cc. That's just about 40cc. This, of course, you achieve this by doing 75 case credits over 2 months. Yeah. We're talking about 43% discount on every purchase. Can you imagine? 43 out of every 100 shillings, 43 comes back to you. Yeah. 38% profit on preferred customer sales, 5% bonus on non-4cc active assistant supervisors, 5 to 8% team leading bonus. All this income you get by being an assistant manager, someone who's making over, I remember when I was an assistant manager making over 78,000 plus 100,000 and more. I know we don't need to mention figures, but this I just wanted to mention what I saw as an assistant manager. This is a position where people don't stay so long, because if you're making 40cc a month, it means that you can be able to do 40, 50, 60, and quickly hop on to manager. Manager is where everyone wants to be, because definitely here you're unlocking more and more discounts. Can you imagine? Out of every 100 shillings, 48% comes to you as a discount on all the personal purchases, all the products that you are using either for yourself. And we're talking about 48% profits on the retail sales that you make. This is the best part to be, yeah? And this is the goal that everyone wants to achieve. And that's why we talk about first steps to manager and how we are making it. Remember, we are talking about working. So as you grow to manager, you also develop the people in your team to achieve all these other levels that we have already talked about. As a manager, you earn 5%, you earn 5 to 13% team leading bonus, depending on the different levels of the people in your organization are, yeah? So you get to enjoy more and more bonuses. You can make manager step. I know you already know this, but just to mention again, you make manager step either by doing 150cc over 4 months or 120cc over 2 months. Yeah. So we're talking about big organization. Yeah. Manager, you make over 150 depending on your organization and having the business structure that you have. A business structure of a manager who is doing 60cc and more. Yeah. Remember, it's very, very key to have the 5 people that you're working with, because at this level, in fact, as much as I want to say that as manager, from supervisor is now when you have leadership, you have the people in your organization. But I think the moment you sign up and you say you have a goal, you want to be a forever business owner, you are a CEO already of your own organization, of you. So you're already a leader. Yeah. We're looking at you enjoying benefits of working with people who are exactly the people that you decide. Yeah. Imagine working in an organization where you decide who you want to work with. I'm telling you, that's a plus. For someone like me who's worked in different organizations, there are people that you wish you were not working in the same organization. But here, you get to decide who you want to work with. And imagine now if you get to find people who have a great attitude, people who are open-minded, people who want more money, people who want flexibility, security. a business that is flexible. They can work on a part-time basis or a full-time basis. Yeah. So this is what you get to decide. If you decide that your base month, probably this month is like your base month for supervisor, it means you want to recruit 5 assistant supervisors. Yeah. To go manager, all you need is 5 supervisors. So it is 5 with the power of 5. I hope you can see what I'm talking about. So it means you have to be a leader. You have to learn how to equip the people in your business to be able to take charge of their own businesses as well, to be able to grow. Because if you are having more than 100 and more than 25 people, 25 leaders in your organization, you cannot be in every business launch. This is the reason why I feel it's important you start working on your leadership skills right from the date that you sign up as a forever business owner. It's so crucial. Leaders learn how to develop their habits. They learn how to adapt amazing attitudes, have a positive attitude towards life, because definitely you cannot just drag yourself to achieve your goals. You have to have a positive mindset. You have to work on yourself, because it means that now you are confident enough to share the business opportunity. You learn how to speak in public, learn how to communicate, learn how to engage your audience, and learn how to influence the people that you are working with in your organization, the people in your team, the customers in your organization, and how you're going to serve them. Yeah. Motivation determines what you do, but your attitude determines how well you do it. So as a leader, definitely you must work on your attitude. Yeah. Of course, being an aircraft engineer, I'll mention attitude in this way. You've never seen an aircraft take off with the nose pointing down. Yeah. And nose pointing up. You have to have that attitude where you're able to take off. Yeah. When the nose of the aircraft is pointing down, the aircraft is moving forward. Okay, that's how you gain lift. But if it is pointing up, it means that it's descending. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen how an aircraft descends. It descends when the nose is up. So if you have a bad attitude and you're putting your nose up and you don't want to mingle with people, you only want to talk to a few people, and not everyone, you don't want to interact with everyone, definitely you're limiting your capacity to influence these people that can be able to help you grow and develop your skills. As you achieve the different levels, I want to assume that we are in business to build 6-figure income and beyond. As a manager, you definitely are working towards achieving more than 600, more than 200,000 and beyond. So as a senior manager, you have 2 managers. Most senior managers, I know they're making over 300,000 income. Yeah. And what I know is that you want to not stop there. You want to continue helping more and more people in your team to grow. And that's how you focus and you see, how did these people grow? This business is amazing because you get to interact with the same people who have achieved this level, and they can tell you, they show you what they did to achieve these particular levels. A senior manager is someone who has 2 managers in the organization, and you can go even beyond, become a soaring manager with 5 managers in your organization, making over $60,000 per year. Yeah. A sapphire manager with over 9 managers in your organization, making over 120,000 per year. Yeah. And Diamond Sapphire, over 17 managers. Diamond Manager, over 25 managers. We now have even more and more levels, and more levels beyond even Centurion levels, like Platinum Centurion that we have seen last year, yeah, being one of the highest pins in Forever. That means that this opportunity offers you an unlimited cap of potential, income potential. So it is you to decide, what are you willing to work for? So as a leader, you need to decide, how big is your vision? Yeah. And what are you willing to commit to? Yeah. So that you achieve the financial security we are talking about. We're talking about gem bonuses. We're talking about customized vacation trips. Right now, there are those people, there are leaders who are in Italy right now enjoying an amazing Eagle incentive. Yeah. Have an amazing attitude, positive outlook towards life. Work on yourself. I think these I had already mentioned. Yeah. parts when you're becoming a leader. As a leader, definitely you want to be committed, because you can't set a goal and say, I want to go to Rwanda and not be committed. There's no one who's going to push you to achieve these goals. You have to work on them yourself, yeah, to do the 4CC, to attend the trainings and events. You must commit to prospecting and recruiting. You must commit to the goals that you've set, just as I've mentioned, and to succeed no matter what it takes. Yeah. As a leader, you must push yourself to do the daily consistent activities. Do the one-on-ones, do the follow-ups, track your activities today, as the day ends. How many conversations did you do? How much money did you make? Yeah. These are activities that are key and important for you. Yeah. As a leader, you must be ready to take responsibility. Yeah. And you must be ready to chip in. You must be ready to assist, because without the team putting together their efforts, their skills, their different skill sets, because we are gifted, I believe we are gifted differently. And in your team, I know for sure there's someone who is good in presenting. There's someone who is good in prospecting. There's someone who is good in training. And because of our different gifts and the way and the different experiences that we have and the different backgrounds that we have, we work as a team so that we can be able to achieve the ultimate goal that we have set for the whole team and for ourselves. Yeah. So everyone gets to contribute. So you cannot say that you want to achieve this amazing levels of senior manager and beyond, or manager, or even supervisor, without chipping in. Yeah. You will limit yourself at some point. Leaders are readers. So you keep reading the right books to help you gain the skills that you need to be able to move forward. Yeah. You embrace change. Be ready to embrace change. Sometimes things happen. The market changes. Yeah. The other day, we had changes in the dollar, and of course it affects our economy. The other day we had the Gen Z protests, and sometimes you find that the office is not open. But that does not have to affect our business, because we need to be flexible, we need to be adaptable and be able to work. And that's why it's important for us to learn how to do the business both offline and online, so that you can be able to capitalize on both, and you can be able to keep having the momentum, maintaining and even upgrading the momentum of your business. Yeah. Understanding that failure is not an option. That is the attitude of a leader. Yeah. A leader who is ready to take their business to the next level. As a leader, there's a difference between a boss and a leader. A boss will say, go do this. And a leader will say, let's go. And they'll be the first person to jump. Yeah. So be ready to take action. When you go to the marketplace only rewards ideas that get implemented. Yeah, we can be talking all the nice things. We can be talking about the business opportunity. But if we are not implementing these income producing activities on a day-to-day basis, then we are not achieving the results that we want. Yeah. So this is a challenge to each and every one of us to embrace this concept of improving our leadership skills, improving our communication skills, and all the other skills related to help us achieve the goals that we have set for ourselves. Yeah. And I just want to mention a quote here by Brian Moran from the book, The 12-Week Year. It's not what you know. It's not even who you know. It is what you implement that counts. Yeah. So it is what you implement that counts. That means every single activity that you set for yourself, every single activity that you get to do on a day-to-day basis, that one is so crucial for the success of your business. Yeah. To be able to implement all the activities that we have mentioned, you must have a growth mindset. This is something our leaders have talked about. Even our country sales manager has talked about. Leader Marian on Monday, she talked about this. It's in so much depth, and I hope that we get to understand this. Yeah. You cannot grow if you don't have a growth mindset. Overcome fear. Fear is just a feeling that, false evidence appearing real, showing you that probably just feeling that it's human, good to acknowledge it, but don't allow it to blind you and stop you in your tracks. I may not be able to talk about this, but I'll encourage you to go to YouTube and listen to a video called Fear Setting. Yeah, Fear Setting, where you get to understand sometimes you can be called upon to do a training, or you can be called upon to stand and talk about a product. And you're like, no, I don't want to talk about this. Maybe this is a fear that you want to address. Maybe you are afraid of speaking in public, or maybe you fear talking to people. Yeah, what can you do to overcome it? When you listen to this video, you'll get to learn how to deal with fear. This is something I really want to talk about, but not today, maybe another session. Go watch that video on fear setting. It really helps you a lot to identify how best to deal with this fear and how to bust it away, and so that you can be able to face your goals and move on. Yeah, face the challenges that are ahead of you and move on. Stay away from negative people. This is something you would really expect, that you will meet people who are negative. The people you're prospecting to, the people that you are, even sometimes it happens even within our own teams. Negativity can set in, but create a team culture, an environment where you want to be the positive person. You want to have positive influence. You do not tolerate. I remember when leader Tobeka was talking to us, she said, anyone who talks about other people in her team, she removes them from her WhatsApp group. She's that fierce. I'm like, wow, okay. Yeah, setting boundaries. It's very, very important to set boundaries, because you must protect the goal that we are working towards. Talk about learning the skills and building confidence. As a leader, you need to learn how to communicate, learn how to talk about the products, learn how to make a prospecting call, learn how to do a great one-on-one. Yeah, and keep improving. Learn how to participate in trainings and meetings. Keep learning, keep growing. Yeah, learn how to do a business presentation. Learn how to do the first steps to manager. How do you introduce it to the people that you're introducing the business to, the people who've signed up in your business? Yeah, how do you introduce it, the first steps to manager? Learn each and every bit. Every day is a day to learn. Every day is a day to learn, because as you learn, you build your confidence, and you're able to communicate with passion and build your business with the right mindset, the right skills. Yeah. Expect that there'll be hardships, but this is like in every business. Yeah. Every business, not all businesses, like it's just a walk in the park. There can be challenges, but with the right mindset, challenges are just they're just blurs to push forward and move. They're just they're not things to stop you. How do you manage your time? Maybe this is one thing we can look at. Maybe you say that you're going to do the plan, you put your 7-day plan, or maybe you said you're going this month, you're going to recruit 20 to 30 people, just as an example. When I know we normally say we don't have a boss, but let me tell you, we have a boss, and the boss is the calendar. The boss is the calendar. In my house, I have a wall that has every single detail of the calendar for September, October, November, December, every single month of the year. You get to see what activities have we put in place. I think it's the project management, thing in me. Yeah. So you must be able to see, how are you tracking these CCs, and how are you tracking your conversations on a day-to-day basis. I believe your calendar is your boss. And when it's blank, you must be feeling really scared, because it means there's no business, there's no communication, there's nothing happening. So if a day is blank, it means that you're not in business. Placing the activities that we have talked about in your calendar on a day-to-day basis, and tracking your goals, saying, today I've done my 0.3, I said I'm going to do 0.3, and I've done it. I said we have that weekly target that we have for 1.25 cc every week. So where are you? How are you tracking this goal? Yeah, we have the Allo challenge. How many people did you say that today or this week you're going to talk to? How many did you talk to? How many more people do you need to talk to in the remaining days, so that you can not only smash this, you can also smash your monthly goal of doing 5cc active and beyond, because that is a goal, I believe, for each and every one of us in the platform. Yeah. Then when you go and break it down again on a day-to-day basis, what do you do between 7 and 9 p.m.? Between 7 a.m. and 9 p.m.? Who did you talk to? Can you account for your time? because time is money and it's always running out. Can you imagine we're already in September and the year is almost coming to an end? Rwanda is just the other, yani is 3 months away. Tulikuwa tunaanza mwaka tunaona like it's ni mbali, hata we still have time. Now there's no time. My goodness, we are almost coming towards the end of 2024. So where are we in terms of our goals? Every single every single business conversation you have, make sure you track it and you're able to see, am I closing sales? Am I getting better? Am I improving? Yeah. Because you want, as you continue working on this, you also help your team to also improve on their own time management skills, because time is money. The more you respect your time, the more your team will respect your time and their time as well. And of course, definitely collectively, we all benefit from the same. Talking about the incentives and the vision that we have with this amazing company. I don't know why you joined Forever. Some people join because of the freedom it offers. Some people join because of the time flexibility, like me. Some people join because they want to achieve their potential. You know, maybe you had never talked to people you had never addressed people, like you've never done public speaking, and through Forever, now it's a piece of cake for you. You just wake up and you talk to people. The love of helping people, helping others to achieve their goals. Yeah, there are people who join for recognition. I'm telling you, people kill for recognition. Yeah, and normally we enjoy this so much, and in this company, every single step that you make is recognized. What an amazing business that we have. There are those of us, and I believe all of us join because we want to make money. Hello? All of us join because we want to make money. So if we are here to make money, let's make it. Yeah? Maybe there are those who join to become their own boss. You're tired of your boss who's probably, pushing you, limiting you. Personally, I was tired of my boss who made me work for 3 years, working 50 hours every week without leave. For 3 good years, I needed peace of mind. You have no idea. So sometimes it's important to evaluate and be clear on what your goals, what goals you want to achieve. And I felt that if I dissect each and every incentive that Forever has, we probably will make this presentation a bit longer. So we have incentives like the 5cc dinner, which I believe each and every one of us is going for. Yeah, we have the travel vacations, like what we are working towards, going to Rwanda in East Africa rally. Forever offers, in fact, there are over 10 ways that Forever gives and benefits us. Yeah, Forever to drive. Yeah, we have the incentive running. Yeah, the managers who we have managers who are driving serious machines. Yeah, we have the Eagle Manager incentive, where having worked so hard the whole year, the company gives you 2 tickets, you and the person that you choose to go with, maybe your spouse, maybe your mom, maybe your best friend. You go to travel out of the country for a week or so, and you get to go on a paid trip, fully exclusively paid for by Forever. Yeah. So if you love traveling, and if traveling is part of your goals, this is one thing that you can look forward to. Chairman's bonus. My goodness. The 13th check. Like, I remember the reason why I joined Forever, I was working full-time when I joined Forever. So I love the idea that on 15th of the month, I have a bonus. On a weekly, daily basis, I have the profits. On 30th of the month, I already have another income coming in. And guess what? Forever gives you again another 13th check. Yeah, a bonus where the chairman says, okay, they want to appreciate you for supporting a huge network of Forever business owners and helping them achieve their goals. And then again, ultimately, global rally. Yeah, where the company again gives you 2 extra tickets to enjoy and have fun. I'm telling you, in this business, there is so much that you can look forward to beyond the levels that we talk about, manager and beyond. So there's so much to achieve. There is so much. This company is so generous. All we need to do is to make sure that as a new FBO, learn what is the next step. Always ask your sponsor, what's the next step? What do I need to do? How do I need to do it? Show me, because it's a business of monkey see, monkey do. Very, very simple. and you can be able to implement each and every business activity that you need to. Yeah. So how do you tie this to your goals? When I look at this slide, I look at the goals that you had set for yourself in the first steps to manager. If you talked about peace of mind, if you talked about making a 6-figure income, if you talked about helping others, if you talked about building your mama home in your personal goals, if you talked about traveling, if you talked about getting money to tuition for either your children or for your own education, yeah, now you can tie it here with the incentives that we have in Forever, and talk to the person who sponsored you, so that you can see how best you can set this as that goal for the next 6 months, for the next 1 year, for the next 2 years, 2 to 5 years and beyond, because everything that we have has been achieved before and is very, very much possible. As a Centonomy alumni, I want to mention this. I remember we talked about how to deal with money, what is money, and how to build wealth. And we mentioned that wealth is the ability to make choices that can support you financially, and so that you can live the lifestyle you value and contribute to society in a way that has meaning to you. So an example that I want to talk about, I don't know if you've heard this story of the golden eggs, the goose that laid the golden egg. Once upon a time, there was a farmer who reared chicken and cattle. And one day when he went to pick the eggs, he realized that one goose was laying a golden egg. He took that egg and went and sold it to the market. Definitely, he was excited because he was paid a lot more for this one egg. The next day, he got again another golden egg. He went and sold to the market. He was thrilled because now he was making so much more money, and he in fact was able to renovate his farm, renovate his home, change his lifestyle completely. Now, when I look at Forever, I look at it in terms of a golden goose. How can we be able to use this opportunity? Because when you have a golden goose that lays golden eggs, I'm talking about building wealth that generates generational wealth. I remember most of the time when we were arguing in the Centonomy class, we're asking ourselves, how can you make an extra income? Yeah, mimi kwanza niko na loans, mimi niko na school fees. Yeah, most of the people there are professionals who are learning. They're wondering how can we make ends meet? Because the amount of money that I have, I cannot be able to save and invest, leave alone even thinking about generational wealth. I think with this Forever business opportunity, we have a chance to help people to build real wealth. Yeah. When you look at all the levels that we're talking about, you have a chance to help people build wealth, build income that can be able to even fuel the investments, whether you want to put rental property. We have leaders who have rental properties. We have leaders who have bonds and treasury bills, and so if you're able to invest in such a huge investment that generates dividends or rental income that can be able to support your daily goals. Let me rephrase it this way. When you look at your spending plan, probably you spend 100,000. Imagine if you had a golden goose that was giving you 100,000 every month, whether you are working or you are not working. Wouldn't that be a good goal? Believe you me, even most professionals out there, they would want an opportunity like this. So let's not shy away from sharing this kind of business because it's flexible, it can be worked by everyone. When I look at this business opportunity, I know that you and I can be able to make sure that our children's children can be able to inherit wealth, real wealth. Yeah. And that's why I put the golden goose there. And I believe that as I wind up, I do want to make this session long because I believe we've had long sessions and probably we've covered a lot of things. I want to end it by reminding us to have the right mindset and embrace this daily affirmation. For me, it works for me so well, yeah, because I'm able to wake up. There are those days when you wake up and you feel like your energy level is a bit low. But when I read this, please, wherever you are, read with me and repeat it daily. I will remain focused on my goals. Even if I have a moment of difficulty, I will not give up. I know success comes with consistency. I know that I will make it. Things will get better. No problem or challenge will stop me. Everything I deserve is coming my way. And together, let's make what matters most work. Otherwise, thank you so much for spending time, taking your time to join this session. I hope I've not gone overboard so much. Mr. Emmanuel, I choose to end my presentation here.
Wow, that was amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much, Leader Kate, for that awesome training. Powerful. And as you're concluding the series that was the first steps to manager, I believe whoever started with us has gotten value of the whole series, and a really impactful session. Guys, what do you think? Can I see some comments on the chat box? If today, and if you're following from day one, this is the 5th Thursday that we've done this. Personally, I've enjoyed every bit of it, and today was a good conclusion to that. And just to summarize from the listening, I think success is a decision, and the decision to follow the system, follow what has been laid before us from the people who have done it before us. Decision to be yourself, to go for what matters most to you. Decision to have a system that works, and of course we know what works. Decision to succeed. Just going hard with it, whatever we've been taught, and pushing our limits, we're going to be successful. Thank you so much, Kate, for that awesome presentation. As always, it is recorded just for future reference. And if anybody needs motivation, they can always refer back for that extra kick so that we close the year on a strong note. Otherwise, appreciating everybody who's taken the series, who's taken the training. The best way to go around this is to really try your best to not do the things I can say normal, but anything that you've learned and you feel it's of value and it's new to you, try implement, do it, and I believe it will make sense and there'll be a change in your business. That one I believe. I mean, all those slides, all those points, just take from your notes whatever it is that you feel can make an impact in your business. All the trainings are on YouTube. You can always go back and make a reference and, of course, change something. You never know what works for you and what will be the game changer in your business as we close the year and, of course, as we start the next year in 2025. So wishing you all the very best as we conclude the week. Remember, on Sunday, we'll try as much as possible to have our recognitions for week 3. For those of us traveling to Mombasa, wish you a safe journey. See you there in about a day and a half. And everyone else, how do I check on the trainings on YouTube? Just look for Forever Living Kenya. You're going to see the trainings there. Even this one I will post later, latest tomorrow morning. So all the trainings are there, Forever Living Kenya. You're going to see all the trainings. So otherwise, I'd wish to bring it to a close. Thank you so much to everybody, and see you next time. Bye-bye and take care.